Have you ever stopped to wonder why you remember some things vividly and forget others completely? This intriguing aspect of human cognition, memory, is anything but a simple repository for our experiences. It's an intricate process involving several stages. Welcome to Future Mind. As we decode this enigma, the journey begins with encoding, where the brain turns stimuli into neural codes. It's akin to your brain being an adept translator, decoding the world around you into a comprehensible language. Once information is encoded, it's stored. However, our brain doesn't store everything uniformly. Instead, it categorizes information into sensory, short-term, and long-term memory. Sensory memory is akin to temporary impressions, like the faint aroma of a flower or the afterglow of a strong light. Short-term memory, or working memory, is like your computer's desktop, storing only the files in use. Long-term memory is like a vast library, storing infinite information indefinitely. From your first day at school to the taste of your grandmother's cookies, it's all kept safe in your long-term memory. The final stage is retrieval, accessing the stored information when needed. It's like finding a book in a library, dependent on how well the information was encoded and stored. So memory isn't merely a storage unit, but a multi-stage process. Each stage, from encoding to retrieval, is crucial in molding our memories and subsequently us. This is just the beginning. We'll further delve into what influences memory and the intriguing phenomenon of forgetting. What factors influence our ability to remember? This question is key to understanding the complex process of memory. Few factors shape how we encode, store, and retrieve information. Let's start with attention. Amidst information overload, we only remember what we focus on. Imagine a spotlight, pinpointing a specific piece of data to encode. Without this focus or attention, information may not reach memory. Then comes repetition. The old saying, "Practice makes perfect," applies to memory too. Repetition strengthens the neural pathways, enhancing memory retention. It's like treading a path repeatedly, making it clearer. Then, the power of emotion. We remember charged events better than neutral ones. Our brains are designed to prioritize emotional information, be it joy or fear. Strong emotions create lasting memories. It's like bookmarking a page in a book, making it easy to locate. Lastly, association. Our brains are adept at drawing connections. Associating new information with existing knowledge creates a web, aiding in coding and retrieval. It's like linking a new contact in your phone to an existing one. It helps in remembering. Attention, repetition, emotion, and association define memory. They mold how we encode information, store it, and retrieve it when required. Remember, every piece of information could be remembered. It's just a matter of how we process it. Why do we forget things? Is forgetting always a bad thing? Dive into the intriguing realm of forgetting, a process as essential as remembering. Forgetting, the inability to retrieve once-known information, has several theories for its occurrence. First, encoding failure. Picture your brain as a computer. If it doesn't process input data correctly, it won't store it. Similarly, improperly encoded info in our brains can't be recalled. Next, storage decay. Unused or unvisited memories can decay over time, leading to forgetfulness, then interference. Our memories can clash. Proactive interference is when old info blocks new memories. Conversely, retroactive interference is when new info makes us forget the old. Another theory is retrieval failure. Ever had an "it's on the tip of my tongue" situation? That's it. The info is but inaccessible. It's like knowing you have a file on your computer but not being able to find it. Finally, there's a motivated forgetting. We sometimes unconsciously forget unpleasant or traumatic memories. There's also amnesia, a severe form of memory loss. It can be temporary, known as anterograde amnesia, or permanent, known as retrograde amnesia. Forgetting is not just about loss, it's a necessary part of our brain's system of information management. It lets us discard irrelevant details and focus on the vital ones. So the next time you forget something, remember, it's not always a bad thing. Can we improve our memory? If so, how? Now that's a million-dollar question. The answer is resounding yes. We'll explore 4 strategies: mnemonics, chunking, visualization, and rehearsal. First, mnemonics are memory aids that enhance recall by creating associations. An example is the acronym ROIGBIV for the rainbow colors. Simple, yet effective. Next is chunking. This involves grouping information into smaller units. For instance, remembering 202,420,242,024 inches becomes easier when chunked into 2024, 2024, 2024. The third strategy is visualization, which involves creating mental images to aid memory. By picturing information, we add an extra layer of encoding. For example, if you're trying to remember a shopping list, imagine a vivid scene of the items interacting in unique ways. Lastly, there's rehearsal. Repeating information helps to strengthen its encoding. This could be as simple as reading your notes out loud or teaching the material to someone else. So, we've discussed strategies to boost your memory, but remember, improving your memory requires practice. Don't expect quick results. Dedicate a little time each day to practice these techniques, and you'll see improvement. Remember, your memory is a muscle. The more you use, the stronger it gets. So what have we learned about memory and forgetting? Memory is not just about storing information, but a complex process involving encoding, storage, and retrieval. From the short-term memories that anchor our current thoughts to the vast world of long-term memories that contain our past, memory is as intricate as it is essential. Now let's consider forgetting. It's not always indicative of a memory lapse. Sometimes it's an encoding failure, with the information never reaching the memory. Other times it's due to storage decay, with the memory fading over time. It could also be interference, where old or new information blocks the other. Additionally, there's retrieval failure, where the memory exists, but we can't access it. Amnesia is another form of forgetting, which could be temporary or permanent. Memory and forgetting aren't isolated processes. They're influenced by factors like attention, repetition, emotion, and association. Grasping these influences can aid in boosting memory and managing forgetfulness. Techniques like mnemonics, chunking, visualization, and rehearsal are a few strategies that can assist. So why does this matter? Because and forgetting form core parts of our existence. They craft our identities, direct our actions, and shape our relationships. They enable us to learn from the past, plan for the future, and participate in the present. Thank you for watching. The next time you forget where you left your keys, remember it's not a flaw, but a feature of your incredible brain.